Buicks are cool. I recently drove the 2017 Buick LaCrosse, and it's the best car I've ever driven. Now granted, it was the fifth car I've ever driven, but it was still the best. I've driven a Toyota Corolla, which is small, easy to drive. You really know where the car is going to be. That's how the Buick felt. I knew exactly where the car was on the road. And I've also driven an Acura MDX, which is comfortable and has a really smooth ride. And that's also what the Buick felt like. It was very comfortable and had a very smooth ride, even smoother than the MDX. But unlike the MDX, it was also very easy to drive. The Buick LaCrosse was a great car all around. It had a nice, easy to use interface, had a great digital driver's display up right in front of you, and really had all of the technology that you need in a new car. Even with all that, people still view Buicks as old people's cars. The person whose Buick I drove was in their 70s. But I don't think people should view them like that, because I personally think they're really cool. Buick is trying to get at a younger demographic with their new advertising, and personally I think their products reflect that. I would totally buy a Buick LaCrosse if I was looking at a car in that category. It was awesome. You can get it with massaging seats. I also think Buicks look nice. They're very classy. Now, you might call them a poor man's Cadillac, but if you can't afford a Cadillac, Buicks are a great option. The ride in the LaCrosse was so smooth and so comfortable, though it's probably nothing near compared to other cars like a Rolls Royce or a Mercedes S-Class, but compared to what I have driven, it's the most comfortable car I have driven. The seats were really comfortable, and it was so easy to drive. That's what I couldn't get over. In the Acura MDX that I've driven, it was comfortable, floaty, but it felt like I couldn't feel where the car was on the road. It was unsure, and the throttle was uneasy to use. It's the complete opposite in the Buick LaCrosse. I have now driven 5 cars. I'm not 16 yet, I have my permit, so these are the 5 cars that I have driven. A 2016 Acura MDX, a 2013 Toyota RAV4, a 2015 Toyota Corolla, a 2017 Acura MDX, and a 2017 Buick LaCrosse. Here are the cars in order from favorite to least in terms of driving experience. Yes, that's right, the 2 most expensive cars are at the bottom of the list, and the Buick is on top. I was more excited to drive that car than any other car I had driven. So right now, the 2017 Buick LaCrosse is my favorite car to drive in the whole entire world. And that sums up why Buicks are really cool.